Hi everyone. So this is your video for this week of February. What is this week? February 10th. And so I'm going to go over the assignments that are going to be due on at midnight on February 16th. But before I do that, I just want to highlight two things. First of all, that CCBC offers free help tutoring with writing, reading, and grammar. And in your announcements, I have the flyer and it has the hours. Excuse me. You can go to any campus. They do recommend that you have an appointment, so it would be helpful if you call ahead of time. But check it out, it's free. Anything that's free and is going to help you is a good thing. Also, I thought it would be kind of nice to begin class with students taking turns reading small passages from Prayers for the Stolen. So if you'd like to do this, send me a message and let me know the page. I don't want it to be very long, just like a paragraph or something that struck you. That would be a nice thing, I think. So let's go over here to the homework. Once I have created the video, I will make a new announcement with the video in its place, and I will have a link for the homework in the announcement section. So we are now up into week 3, homework, civil rights movement, and the novel. So this week you will begin by watching this video on the civil rights in the 1950s. The video is 12 minutes long. The man does talk quickly, so you can watch it more than once. I also recommend that you put the closed captions on it. As you write, take notes. There are 3 topics in this video: consensus culture, inequality, and civil disobedience. Your notes can be on paper, and you'll bring them to class. Your main reading this week is the article on the civil rights movement. I will give you a copy of this article in class, so you'll have a paper copy, but you also have a copy online here. The nice thing about the online copy is that it does have links to other sources. So for example, they're going to talk about Jim Crow and you may be like, who is Jim Crow? Well, you could just click on this link and it would send you to another website that would explain that. You're going to take notes on the note-taking and vocabulary worksheet. Once again, I will give this to you in class, so you'll have it on paper, but if you wanted to work on it online, it's here, you just download it to your computer and you can fill it out. But for class, for this, you can write the notes either on the computer or by hand. Either way is fine. Then you're going to take this short quiz on the civil rights movement reading. This link here will take you to the Quizlet to practice the vocabulary. Then we have a discussion board post. This is our second one. The first discussion board post was your introductions. This one is a photo history of civil disobedience. So we've been looking at text with words, but sometimes a text can be photos or it can be pictures. So you're going to go to this website and you're going to look at some photos of people who are participating in civil disobedience, and you'll pick a couple of these photos and answer these questions. Then next you have your first hefty discussion board post, what is history? Every module has 2 discussion board posts, and these are about 25 to 30% of the class grade, so you do want to take them very seriously. You will have to respond to a classmate. Responding with something such as, oh, I think that's interesting. Oh, I agree with that. That's not a really nice, it's not really a very helpful response, and you won't receive points on it. You need to make it more concrete, such as the way you describe it makes me think of, or I had a similar experience because, and remember to use salutations and polite language. If you have not chosen your book for the reading project, please do so and you can post it here. If you have, then you are fine, you're done with this. Prayers for the Stolen, you have 10 pages, pages 34 through 44, and answer the corresponding comprehension questions. And exciting, we have groups 1 and 2 going to be presenting on February 18th for the Prayers for the Stolen presentations. So be prepared for that. And you're also going to start your history project. Now remember that the history project is not a spoken presentation. It is a PowerPoint where you do some research and then you submit it here, but there's no speaking involved. You're just going to upload it for me. And that is it for this week's video. Take care. Best to all. Stay healthy.